last week's, and I put them in at the top of mine.
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Growth all the way up there. Yeah.
You find Omnius' stash, and it's just a mustache.
No, we already know what it is.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
I cannot wait.
Small fake mustache.
I cannot wait how you interact with them.
I told you the last time I would be happy to disintegrate it.
I mean, Omnius is no longer there to call the shots.
Legit, this is okay. If I put that, that would be.
Which means it's up for me to decide. Then it's like 100 points of damage in Divine, still alive. Well, shit. No, wait, actually, I can deal way more than that now.
You could say it's a reference to an old movie about a holy.
By 3d6. The fuck? So that means I'm up to 148. Oh wait, I can't math right now. 136. Instant damage. Theoretically with Trugmarian disintegration.
Last week and this, I basically transferred things from Streamlabs OBS to Streamlabs OBS. Apparently, that's why it caused all crashes.
I can't think of a third thing to do with my character for decisions, so I'll just do this.
Lecter, I am somewhat on board with what you put as your three things.
Yeah, I don't think
Raxus,
You can
Plucky's
help
max HP is 210.
210? Yeah.
A D8 for a rogue times.
Yeah,
50.
I already put it on. You said it last session.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so we're level 15. I have 5. Okay, good. 660. Love it.
Yeah.
Ask the question, what's better, getting 6 more HP or getting 9 more XP?
All that HP really did Omnius a whole lot of good at the end.
Yeah, good.
Mm.
He was just very not lucky that I had a weapons perfect for high damage.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it also doesn't
I
hurt.
particularly dislike
having
that
to-
hot harpoon, but is what it is.
Imagine if I removed the magic bone ring and I just put just a more effective magical trinket for AC. Just Rog, the untouchable barbarian.
I could touch. I could touch.
Like you think about high.
And then you get hit by dexterity saving throws all of the fucking time.
No. Ken, you haven't even.
Dude, yeah, no, I could pull a plus 40 out of my ass without even rolling a single dice, bro.
Ken, how much HP do you have?
Hey, good luck getting good luck getting close.
Yeah.
I don't need to get close.
When I decide to take my
bring you
shot,
to
it's
me.
not going to be up close and personal.
Oh, the 1 mile away. I can bring you to me.
He can shoot you from a little bit farther than a mile.
2,000 feet.
But then again, he has to see me. Complete cover.
Last time I checked,
Yeah.
Rog, you weren't immune to non-magical piercing damage, so if it comes down to a pissing contest, Plucky
Wait,
can
I'm
end you
immune?
in one hit.
No, no, I have resistance to all damage and immunity. to
Resistance
psychic.
doesn't matter. It needs to be immunity. Otherwise, you're
Ah,
dead.
yeah,
hmm
unfortunate.
Plus, I have the sharpshooter feat, so I ignore half. I ignore cover.
You
Yeah,
ignore
cover.
full cover?
Enough of a
Probably
No,
not
half
test.
cover.
Half
This isn't a
cover.
dick measuring
Half and 3
contest,
quarters.
kids.
Nobody wants to deal with half
Yeah. Seriously, come on.
If it was- yeah, don't want to be a dick measuring contest where
it's-
Lecter will lose. Since he hasn't got one.
I'm to make
Wow, wow, Revan.
I
As
didn't
a
Wait, what's
hear
going on?
anything
warforged,
he said.
as a warforged, he wouldn't have one.
What are we talking about?
Don't worry.
There's some
It-
context in how you would automatically.
Actually,
Depends on the
They will-
rules set for this contest.
I mean, he can install one. You just install a jet.
Personal attachment. High power pressure washer. There we go.
There you go. Lecter wins.
Oh
God damn it. God damn it.
Pressure
Wait.
piss.
Do you
Everything's
guys
tra-
know the can't have endless water? There's an
Oh,
option. That was perfectly timed.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, so based on what we have right now,
Have you seen the
Most
first
of us-
Transformer movie?
most of us seem to want to focus on somehow continuing the Red Hand's plot.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck that guy.
Well, at that
Yeah,
point,
well,
that seems the most quote unquote obtainable goal.
Well,
at this current point in time.
he is one elusive bitch, so we kind of have to figure out how to deal with that.
And then
Which
figure
makes
out
me
how
wonder,
to get the
would-
shadow bitch.
And then we have to figure out how to get them to the place.
Which
Uh,
makes me wonder, would obtaining the book for the Black Emperor increase our chances of destroying Red Hand?
Listen. First we get Red Hands, then the book. The book is going to be a bonus to get us in the better graces of the Black Emperor. So let's not ask for more than we already have. Because
But it's a
we do-
huge source of power, one.
yes, but we don't want to be arrogant now, do we? Wrong
In
PTSD
the
arrogance.
process, but it's also in the hands of somebody who knows what the book is about. Wouldn't that give him more power to help us in the fight to destroy Red Hands?
I'm
It
pretty
would.
sure. I'm pretty sure he's gonna manage because, and also, Red Hands is not a dragon, so that book is useless against Red Hands.
Good
From
point.
what I
point.
can tell, at the very least.
It has some minor beneficial properties,
Yeah.
like the extra
Okay.
cantrip points, but like that's not much.
By the way,
but imagine that in the hands of a dragon.
Eric,
and also,
on the stream, I need
Let
to
us
fix my
remember,
PowerPoint.
to those who knows about the book, that book has some significance, and give it to a solid color dragon. That bitch is gonna bring back an Age of Dragons with that book.
So be it, as long as we're allies.
Yeah,
I do agree, though, that it is a risky move.
It
so,
is.
Eric, will need to fix my health total on the stream. It still says 42
Oh, yeah.
out of 100.
Oh shit! I thought I did. Oh yeah, that's
Oh, and Tron just disconnected for some reason.
fine.
He'll be back in a few minutes.
He'll be back. They
Is it
always
Pena?
come. That's fine. Told you. Oh,
I have a
'cause
feeling we're gonna have a dragon war on our hands at some
Oh.
point.
He said, "Ping me when we start." So
I mean, theoretically, are y'all ready? Ready
Yeah,
to get?
I'm ready. I'm
Yes,
ready
we
to-
are.
As I'll ever be.
So, how do we summon our current priorities? Focus on red hands.
Is anybody gonna need my help? That's what I'm asking.
well,
I think
if
that's
we
the wrong
have,
question.
because we
I think
got to get
it's
him into
less
the
ab-
portal.
It's less about asking. Wait a second. Let me finish that. It's less about how can you help and more like what can you do in general. Like
Well, one I
even
can craft, and two I can hit stuff really fucking hard, and three I
That's
can take
true.
a lot of fucking damage.
Cool. We can have you give them a big bear hood and jump into the portal with them.
I think the actual tactics part is going to be discussed mid-session.
In
But
fairness,
first-
that's not a bad idea. We have a lot of ways to, we could, in theory, try to go about getting them. And
first
having them be
things first.
physically grappled isn't a bad idea.
True. So,
Eric,
with,
Actually-
wait, Eric, can I say something?
Unless he's as slippy as fucking.
Guys, shut up. Eric, I want to quickly clarify that portal we went through. That takes us to a demi-plane where the Black Emperor was, right?
yes, because there's a singular gate with a portal in the middle of a hollowed out volcano. And beyond there's nothing but maybe a few 100 feet drop.
Okay, so that immediately answers the question about is it a demi-plane and can we use the demi-plane spell to get there?
Theoretically.
Yeah, then all we need to do is have somebody hold on to the slippery little bastard long enough to jump through a door. And then on the other side of that door is the Black Emperor's demi-plane. The dude's going to be well and truly fucked.
Okay.
Basically.
Pretty sure we have a lot of ways to just piss him off enough so that he comes to us.
So,
Sure.
with that being said and done, session 55. I can see progress has been made somewhat. So, last we left off, Lecter did a bunch of legend lore, finally, about all different characters, about each one of them, and did quite a bit of scrying, while Rock and Revan decided to go talk, which kind of came to agreement that get him Red Hand's core live, gonna be even, and deliver the book that your previous companion Kilroy had, then you're gonna be even better. Relations than before. Besides that, making back to the ship without any, because the volcano is fully under. Not much really happened besides everybody decide what to do. Full. Revan got himself an owl bear pet because he decided to. And of course, Kirkin finally module better mass produced. And last we left off, without any. Morning, all of you. New ideas, new. So with that being said, what do you want?
Wake up.
Starting off radioactive soon.
But,
If I remember correctly, I'm already awake somewhere, right?
Yes.
Still standing in the kitchen trying to eat a lemon.
oh yeah, because we'd already had the long rest and a couple of us were in the kitchen already. Yeah, I just see you attempting to eat a lemon, failing miserably.
After failing, I decide to blight whatever's left of the lemon into dust and just like dump it in the trash. So
It's really just a waste, that's right.
it felt weirdly nostalgic. Difficult to describe.
Yeah.
Classic awkward conversations in the morning. Yeah. Honestly, I'm surprised how yesterday turned out. I assume that this is just like a coffee conversation, like everybody's standing in the kitchen and everybody's
Well,
Guys, did you
like-
realize they have a giant, and I mean giant, bag of sugar? Well, had. Now they've got half a giant bag of sugar. And I feel great.
And you know what? I'm cooking.
classic breakfast?
Classic breakfast. Maybe I should get the chef skill. What do you think?
Your choice.
Probably should.
Anyway,
So
now that that catastrophe is averted, how are we planning on continuing this?
Well, one thing I would like is actually a bit of context regarding how you hate this guy.
Whom exactly?
Who do you think? The one we've been contracted to capture?
Oh, Red Hands. Wait, you've never met Red Hands?
you know,
They haven't yet.
I'm pretty sure one of the
I'm
ways
quite-
we can bait him.
I'm quite literally from another dimension, so yes,
Oh, that's
I've never
right.
met
Look
him.
who's got here. Yeah, you really consider yourself incredibly lucky if you haven't met him. That guy's an absolute asshole. He's actually from my dimension. I was kind of responsible for bringing him over here, I think. I'm not really sure on the specifics of that. But, yeah, he was originally a guy who was perceiving himself as this god of trickery kind of thing. He was going around literally obliterating villages, turning people into random shit, just causing mayhem and chaos. We were trying to figure out how to get powerful enough to beat him, and then I got really angry with my previous party, so I stole their airship and pressed a big red button, and there was a bunch of blue fire. Then I crash landed here, but the Warforged robot that was we had on our airship ended up hooking up with these guys for a while. Then he turned real evil, and I'm guessing not too long ago blew up a whole bunch of shit, including my bar stool, and now we're here. Red Hands, he's still causing chaos. The last time I ran into him was in a bar fight, and he spilled somebody's ale, and basically obliterated the tavern, but in the process lost his hand, and then, pointing at Lecter, he fucking obliterated it!
Hmm.
Wide-eyed stare in Plucky's direction. Okay.
Okay, that was
So, I think one of the
oddly
ways we can piss him off.
informative.
What are the ways we can piss him off so he comes over here in a blind rage?
Do we want that?
Cast sending and then just insult him repeatedly.
Listen. One of the ways to really fuck with your opponent is pissing him off. And
That's
if you piss him off enough, you'll technically have some amount of control on your opponent.
Theoretically speaking, that
Quote,
is
unquote,
exactly
art of war.
what... This is theoretically speaking exactly what Kirai did to you all the time, isn't it?
Yeah, and did I ever grab the little bitch? No!
You tried to.
I want to strangle him so many times. But I digress.
Wait a minute,
So-
didn't we have shackles that we were going to be able to put on Kill? Wait, never mind. Scratch that. I had a moment. I confused things.
Oh, well, if you want to get his
All right.
attention to
The
piss
magic.
him off, just cast sending. Insult him over sending, and he'll probably come right here.
I think he would try to be above that, at least for a while.
I
And
mean,
honestly, that's more like
he
a
sounds
slow burn
petty.
hatred.
Listen, he sounds petty.
The
So,
way you've described him so far makes me think he's got an overinflated ego. I've
Definitely.
I've dealt with people like that before. Insulting their pride usually results in them getting pissed off to the point where logic goes out the window.
I
But
mean,
that also can bring in
mm,
unpredictability that we cannot control.
Well, the plan is that
People
throw him
running on
somewhere.
instinct are usually highly unpredictable with their next move.
And that turns him into an incredibly dangerous enemy.
yes.
Having him...
If you really
just
want to hurt his
run wild.
pride, I suggest that we set him to a formal challenge.
Elaborate
I mean-
on that.
Listen,
If-
if you're going for the challenge route, why not challenge his claim? The very thing he repeats to everybody, oh, I'm a god of trickery. You know, the one thing that I'm pretty sure would piss him off is that we put that into question and actually call him out for it.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
On that
If
point,
the
actually,
if the party involved is willing.
I should mention something to you guys. I've been busy yesterday all day, pretty much in Arcane Sight, and I've found some interesting things about him. Technically speaking, we have a slight advantage. We actually have a god of trickery on our side. At least a representative. Looking
A
at
real one.
Ravan. The real one. That is the important word here. This red-handed god of trickery is not actually a deity.
Oh no,
Pretty much
I
the
know,
opposite, in fact.
I know full well about that. And I hate pretenders.
Well, we can use that then. Use everything you have, Finn.
We could take a slow-burning route with this, of course. Or, of course, we could go all out.
You where are you having this discussion?
We're currently standing in the kitchen. Wartime discussion at breakfast.
Okay, so immediately through the kitchen door burst open with a shot comes Zan, and you see he has quite a lot of ammunition on him. Because a little birdie told me that you're gonna go take against that prick who tricked me.
I think that answers this question.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Do you want in?
He looks like it.
Well, they're covered head to toe with firepower, so yes.
Wrong.
Also, what, Birdie?
Well, the fact that we're a bit loud in here, and you're not helping, Rod, with practically yelling most of the stuff half the
I'm
time.
not yelling. I'm just loud normally.
Similar things, in fact.
My point stands.
And down your fucking audio.
No, my audio is down. I'm just saying in character.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So,
Moving on.
I guess we have to take a fast route. In which case we have 1.5 arguments. On the one side, his pride as a god, and on the other side, something he's still missing. Looking at Plucky, looking back, if it weren't for such a rapid argument, I may have acted differently. But I assume right now, at least, he only has one hand. May as well be a chance for us while he still is
Wait a minute. I just realized.
crippled in that way.
Well, I have kind of been thinking about it.
Hmm?
I could try to bring the hand back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't really know if I want to, though, because I only get a few of these.
Plucky, quick question. Now that I actually think about it, what are the actual tricks that he committed? Like, did he ever commit an actual trick and not a fucking genocide?
Well, see, that's the thing with him. Usually his tricks started as tricks and then ended in genocide. Like, that was the punchline, I guess.
That's less god of
That's
tricks and
not
more
even a-
god of death.
That's literally just a god of assholes. That's not even tricks. Oh, the jokes with this guy. Listen,
It has a certain irony
you
to
need,
it.
like, one or two people around just to kind of tell the story and instill fear. But yeah, mostly it would be kill the town, save one person, leave them all maimed. There was this one person, it was a bartender, that he split into 3 people, but cursed him so that he could never leave the building. And then split the buildings. It was this weird thing. It took us a long time to figure out what was going on there. The guy was real cagey about it.
that's not even trickery. That's just reality warping bullshit for his own petty enjoyment. It's not even funny. There is
Certainly
no
shows,
trick.
though, how powerful he is, in fact.
He's powerful, but he's no good at trickery, I tell you that. Honestly, that's the bold claim.
So, here's the thing: you're having this discussion, but a lot of people, are mostly new to Turkey, just to make completely avoiding the side of the table. But then
Yeah, just walk around us.
But you got your whole group. Like you see, Sad has 3 shotguns and loading each with buckshot.
It's loading shotgun with malicious intent.
Oh, literally, he has 1 shotgun on himself and then 2 on one each shoulder. And then all of a sudden, the boy that you haven't seen in a while, the pale human,
Gable?
just comes through the door and says,
Hello. So, I'm guessing, have we been too loud? Because if so, oh, but did you hear what we were talking about?
no, but I know what you're listening at.
Good. You want in?
Say this is divine right.
Really?
All right.
Well, yes, and also if if you haven't met, I've made a new friend yesterday. He's right here by my side.
Are you talking about that ball of fire?
Yes, I call him Alistair.
Okay.
There's supposed to be a joking there, but fine. Oh,
I have to say, that joke goes over my head, sadly.
I'll be right back.
He's basically a flaming owlbear, but not flaming.
I can see that much. For now, at least, I would recommend keeping him off the battlefield.
Yes.
I think today, or at least the next few days, might get gory.
Yeah, I'm going to train him up, so he's understands certain commands. So far, I think he's already imprinted on me.
Just hope that the parents don't come back looking for it.
From what I understand about owlbears, they usually after a few weeks of essentially training their cubs, they just let them roam free and do whatever the hell they want.
So you're implying that your world also had owlbears?
Yes, they're fairly common, but not this kind.
Another node in Lecter's head? Fascinating. So,
There's a lot of similarities between this world and mine, save for the fact that the continents are different.
Speaking of continents, question: what is our range of operation right now? How far can we go with this?
theoretically, pretty far. I mean, the ship doesn't seem to have any fuel limitations, and as long as we can sustain ourselves, which is quite easy using stuff like teleport, we can pretty much go wherever we need to. Question is, what would be most efficient right now?
Well, weapons were covered.
Oh yes, how are you with upgrading?
Ship were covered. Food were covered completely. Oh.
The benefits of this new cold box here is really good. It keeps the food for longer.
Yep.
What even are we missing?
Right now?
If we're missing
Efficient
anything,
bait. Or at least a medium to use for bait.
don't you have that piece of him that was still there?
Sadly, not anymore. It was used for a foolish prank and ended up.
Oh
destroyed.
no! Didn't you guys have another thing?
Oh, that thing. Also, Plucky, I believe that is theoretically speaking still yours.
I mean, can't you do some weird voodoo with that thing?
See, I'm not exactly sure how much this is of him, but... And I pull out the soul biter dagger.
That's the thing I was talking about. I
So-
can't remember whether I gave it back to you.
First time in forever, like you draw the blade, man. Now there's a slight still vibration by the hand.
Have I already pulled it out?
When you pull out, that's
Phrasing.
But I have the dagger. Oh, that's kind of weird.
What's wrong?
It's shaky.
It's vibrating.
Something like that, yeah.
I guess
Very,
it's not
very,
intended to do
very,
that.
very, 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 very careful. Okay, this thing is incredibly nasty. Do not, I repeat, do not let it cut you. Don't get anywhere close to the blade. Be incredibly careful. It doesn't do real damage, and it keeps doing damage. And it's just generally really nasty.
Okay.
Anyway,
Hey.
Quick note for you, Raxus. I switched something out overnight. Lecter does not have Firebolt prepared, he instead has Mage Hand. So, are you still... Well, I guess it's limited to a certain extent. Do you still feel safe carrying that thing around? Safe enough, I guess.
Hasn't bothered me at all. Bothered
Perfect.
the hell out of other people, though. I
So,
don't
what do you
remember
think?
exactly when I got it back, but I do remember I gave it to that Inquisitor guy who said you should go hunting with him, and I don't think you ever did.
I didn't. I think... Wait, do you think this would be decent bait for a creature like Red Hands?
Not nearly as good a bait as the hand.
I guess that story's over.
Hey, I mean, we have other kinds of bait.
Like?
I put my hand on your shoulder.
He has a point.
Weirdly
don't
enough,
like-
I have to agree.
I don't like where this is going, but I have to. Well, I'm probably missing some context, but I'm guessing this is the best option.
I
Out of
have
curiosity,
recently
Eric-
offended him in multiple different ways, so...
Why not offend him a couple times more? Once this is over, it'll just be out of our hair.
And we'll probably be all over the floor of the Black Emperor's chamber
Which leads us
and
to...
the walls.
And maybe a little bit on the ceiling, if there is a ceiling.
I have to quickly find something out.
Yeah,
Which in
that's not
context is more terrifying.
that's not going to stop two ancient dragons and a guy who's basically a god. Probably. He has enough power to control two ancient
Oh,
dragons, so
shit.
yeah.
so. As you're
But it
having
could be
this
distracting for him.
so as you're having this discussion, Jack kinda you look at him and he like he's as a ghost. Gentlemen, I
Yes?
guess
Oh no.
Oh, God. Who is it this time?
I think our prophecies may fail faster than we expected, or at least it's somehow beneficial to them. Keep in positive mind.
it's
Everybody get ready, just in
One
case.
moment.
he just says
Everybody.
it's Sullivan.
Eyes turn dark.
Drops the fork. Oh.
Oh, I'm guessing this is.
I'm immediately like putting my stuff away and just walking towards the deck.
Am I missing some context here?
Sorry,
Looking at
what's,
Ravan and Plucky, old
Sorry, what-
friends. Really old friends.
wait, what's the name of the person with the guns right now?
Dan.
I asked Sam to take care of Alistair for now, while I go join these guys for the conversation. Just keep an eye on them. Don't let them get into the food.
If she's as skinny as the other time, I'm definitely feeding her until she's bloated.
Well,
Weird choice, but whatever.
come upon the main.
Oh wait, no, that's a kink. Never mind. Just feeding her enough.
Come upon the main deck. See that the main deck. Brain, which like it's getting middle of the, but it looks like the ship is getting covered by something as like plenty of tendrils that. As you see on the deck, looking at the pool, there's an elf, a bit taller than you, accompanied by a large shadowy. What would you like?
Okay. So this is what we can assume is Kalia, right?
Yeah.
At
'Cause I
least
was a
looks
bit
like the
distracted,
divination
sorry.
from yesterday.
Okay. So, can you give me another reminder of the description, because I was really distracted by people at my door.
So, what you see is the familiar hair. The clothes are complete that of her. The cloak of active metallic god now dark and
Okay.
by that she just
Okay. Kalia? Is that really you?
she kinda looks at the void and you immediately see an eye and a few pipes.
Oh my goodness.
You certainly changed.
I'm sorry. Did she just say hi?
Casual high.
Kalia, you look very fucking skinny. Can I cook something up for you? I've become a very good cook. Even better. So, please, you okay? Honestly, even though I did not appear to it, I was really fucking worried about you.
Yes.
Yep. Not something I anticipated. But you became pretty pale and sporting a lot of shadows, I see.
An interesting change. Certainly would like to see the story behind that.
Follow. Everybody roll inside who cares.
I
do.
care.
Okay.
20. My insight is 15. Finally, a use for my insight. 30.
23.
24.
Oh.
29.
2 nat 20s.
Today's gonna be a good day.
Y'all can understand. Buys him.
She's basically undead, isn't she?
Maybe.
Um,
I was saying that out of character.
Mm.
could you repeat that? Because for some reason my brain keeps blanking out. I don't know why. I slept well enough.
I said she's basically
No, not you,
undead.
not you. I'm talking about Erexus. I don't know why. My brain keeps
He
blanking
looks
out.
very sad and would cry if she had the capability.
Oh boy. Galia. Please, do tell if there's something wrong. Although it's been a while, I would still say, and to me at least, you're still part of the group. If there's something wrong, you can lean on me to help you out.
Sally, no.
I assumed as much. So, what is your task?
A fiend, but a name.
I'm getting ready to cast spells. Just in a hushed voice, red hands. Just saying that.
Hmm?
Atzathor is a different name for red hands.
Oh. Question. What is your interest in this fella? Oh,
Really?
Well, there's a bit of a problem here. Right, Lecter, should I tell her or should you?
I'm gonna leave that up to you.
Okay. Well, Kalia, we're actually on our way to catch this bastard and maybe kill him, but also we're in it for a peace treaty to have him killed with the help of, and I point to the volcano, the person who lives right there. So, but if you want to help us, you're more than welcome.
Kind of
In
looks.
the contract, if you want him dead, that is.
Kind of looks. Like that and the. Afraid.
Boy.
Dude,
I mean, you can always take it up with the Black Emperor. But I don't think we're up to the point of changing the deal to our agreement just yet.
considering we set up a diplomatic thing with him, but after a encounter involving his dragons and a massive miscommunication and
I don't think we are in a position to discuss terms yet.
Yeah, we're not
It's-
ones to just pull off this deal.
yes, it's basically the individual that everyone wants dead apparently at this point messed with not only these guys but the Black Templar himself, resulting in combat.
Yeah. I should have
And
probably waited.
we're trying to fix that. I'm Revan, by the way.
The team expanded a bit after you left. And then again, went back down. Somehow, I think you already know how some things went.
I cannot.
This ship, this plane, this light. What exactly?
I feel like you've entered some kind of devil's contract. Eh, boy. Not something that seemed that has treated you kindly. But, as we said, we can't change anything of what we're about to do. And that is not a debate that we have control over.
Yes, it's complicated. There is the chance that you could ask the Black Templar to have his soul after he's done with him.
I wouldn't bet on it though.
Yeah, deal with him, not us.
He's the one who set out the
not to put it rudely.
contract for us, and he's the one I think you'll need to talk to.
You mean
We're just the middleman.
Yeah, she walks her. Perhaps the best of the play.
I hope she doesn't still associate with us with a deal like that.
Just give it a moment. I'm just going to try to listen out if I hear any dragons roar.
You know, I'm actually gonna put an ear out just to listen in too. Where I have the feeling that we're all leaning on one side with a hand behind our ears, just waiting to hear it.
I'd just say, she certainly has changed her look, that's for sure.
Oh, you
Well,
think? Well, she looks like she haven't eaten in weeks.
She looks undead. I'm not trying to be rude, but she looks undead.
Revenant of sorts.
It's kind of what I was getting vibes off too, being as
The first time she disappeared, we should have went after her. Ah,
It's nothing we can change now.
I know.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, so who all else, looking at Lecter, have you not checked up on that used to be a member of your party recently?
Well, we found out about Kalia's fate, at least roughly yesterday. Kaz has already been accounted for. He seems to be doing well. I know about Omnius again. Kirai has been proven to be a problem now.
You know,
Out
speaking
of
of
curiosity, you guys
Uh,
did make sure that the robot was sealed, right?
yeah, actually, I was gonna ask that. Like, is he actually dead? Because he did come back to life a couple of times.
I mean, we can check on that as part of the preparations for today. The main goal is to find an efficient bait form, and
to be fair, it was Rog who was the only one who dealt the final blow. So, and we were rushing to get everybody out of the burning city.
And you did say that that island could disappear at any day If this individual you're talking about was still on the island, when it vanishes, then I think that problem sorted itself out.
Wait a minute.
It's the
Speaking
way
of,
that they got into the archipelago in the first place, but since it's a mostly random
Like,
phenomenon. Yes?
speaking of island that could possibly disappear, can the island of Norn actually disappear now? If so, we should probably get the dragon stuff before the island goes kapoof.
Should probably face the first original target first before we do that.
Of course.
So, that leads to the main question again. What are we doing?
Let's see.
Well, I'm still keen on the idea of using you as bait.
I can
If
continue invading
memory's
his
correct.
privacy in the sense of divination.
Yeah, doesn't that piss him off?
It does.
I mean, we can always do that and just taunt him with it repeatedly.
Well, given the context I've had of this individual and sort of partial interaction when Putty put that hand in the kitchen, I think I'd be able to just send him to this person now.
Same here. Some group
Well-
propaganda to annoy him.
What would you like? Just blow raspberries into sending, so he just
Yeah.
so it just
Now
got into
that-
his ears.
Revan, genius. And I tap him on the back with a hearty, Now that is a trick worthy of somebody who'd call himself an apostle or a cleric of trickery. That's a trick. Blowing raspberries with magic.
Given the way the Black Emperor seems to have a disdain for gods of trickery, I'm just going to refer to him as the Circus God from now
Understood.
on.
We'll keep that alias,
Yeah.
in fact, in case we need to talk about him as well.
That's all the Harlequin Lord. That's another good name. It's one of his many names.
You know what? I'm gonna give Red Hands a new name of my of my own. God of Fools. Yeah.
I was referring to my god. When
No. I was referring to Red Hands.
yeah, okay. Anyway,
So,
what's funny is if we could convince a bunch of Fae to insult him as well, but that's probably not going to be accurate. Not attainable, I mean.
at least not directly.
Yeah.
I do have to say, though, if we actually want to keep up this plan of more or less leading him here directly, we cannot really move the ship since we need to be on close call with this island in case we actually want to trap him
Yes.
on the Black
Also-
Emperor's place.
Considering how the portal was set up, I'm assuming that place is a demi-plane. Does anyone here have a way to just go straight to it, so we don't even have to be near the portal?
I have to sadly say my available materials are slightly out of range for that, but I could change that if necessary.
Here's the plan. I fight him, you cancel his magic.
I
Does that sound?
I can also make it really hard for him to succeed at things involving strength or wisdom, if you need.
Also, Ken
Curses.
could actually shoot the ever-living shit out of him from a safe distance.
Seems like a classic plan so far.
Yeah.
On the topic
Cripple
of
him,
the
then shove him in a
demi-plane,
portal.
one moment please. On the topic of the demi-plane, theoretically speaking, with long-range traversal techniques available, I could get myself the access. It would require a bit of time and, sadly enough, some expensive materials. But if you guys are fine with using this up, I could try to get us direct access to the demi-plane.
Doing so would actually be a smart move, since we don't even need to be on the volcano in order to essentially capture them.
Are you saying that you need gold to accomplish things? Because I've got like 6,000 or 7,000 shinies, and I'm never going to use them.
I mean, we got the same, but with another digit behind that.
Fair.
How much do you need for this spell?
However much it needs to get a fitting spell scroll. I have access to one of the biggest markets in the world, so I assume I could find something like that. I will have to see, though. It is something I have no
would
full control
say
over.
don't go alone.
That's the other thing I would have recommended. Going there at least with one other person.
I'll join you.
I mean,
for
I can
that.
accompany you.
Well, I haven't had much experience with this world yet, but I'd like to see what one of the more built-up towns here is like.
As much as I would love to give you the place, this time I would have to insist.
Theoretically, it's not limited to just one person. I can take up to 10 people there.
But we also need people on the ship, so Red Hand doesn't pull a hee-hee-ha-ha and fucking destroy our ship while we're gone.
If he shows up, okay, then I'll stay behind. If he shows up, I'll just send him to let you guys know.
Fair enough. We need somebody with the messaging spells.
So, I guess this is an option.
I mainly learned I mainly got that spell from my god, just for messing with people, but it's coming very useful, especially when it comes to contracts.
Communication during missions or battle is one of the key factors of victory.
So,
Anyway,
in that way,
yeah.
I guess the best plan would be to find a quick path. To deal with this quickly, so we have at least most of the day to prepare for the rest.
So,
In that sense, I would say, Rog,
yep.
let's head off directly.
Oh, yeah. By the way, do you know what I would need to make clothing attire that would let us with lungs to breathe underwater?
Honestly
Well,
speaking, I have no idea.
Hmm.
If we see something on the
with
side,
divine
that could
mastery, would
help.
I know if there's something?
You don't have
Like
to
a
worry
ma-
about me. I have an idea for one of those for myself, so you only have to worry about the others.
Fair enough.
And it's not like I need one.
I can also go ask those Dunkirkians if they have an idea.
Also an option.
Just get a full-on diving suit.
Maybe.
Also, I want to bring up a interesting point for you, Lecter.
Mhm.
Don't you think we're getting always too much stuff that we can't always carry with our bags?
It's not like we don't have enough bags, but the question is, are we getting too distracted by it? And I would say yes.
Yeah.
We've
I
been
was-
talking for almost an hour now, and some of you still haven't finished breakfast.
I'm done.
Yeah, that reminds-
Just takes the plate, empties it in his now larger mouth.
There we go.
It chokes on it.
Yeah, bacon went down the wrong pipe.
Should we at least, before we get started, wait for Kalia to come back and see if anything has changed?
I would not bet on her coming back.
Also, probably able to come back however she wants. Like,
Yeah.
at that point, she's looking like she's got enough magical capabilities as some of the rest of you.
Yeah, a lot of that.
We need to get underway. We need to go start doing
Yeah.
things.
Anyway, yeah,
You've really changed, Plucky, but I agree.
You do head off and
You sound older.
you head off to your shopping trip. We'll
In that
hold
case,
down
see you
the
later.
fort-
Bye.
We'll hold down the fort, as they say.
I think
Understood.
we're already gone before you finish.
Yep. Ron, give me a hand, please. So, again to Cradle Rock, for fuck's sake.
E100.
I roll a 1
It's either
at some
two
point.
4 stars.
5.
Oh no! I don't think I.
Roll me a D10.
Oh dear.
Gentlemen, we might have a problem. A 9.
Hey,
So-
maybe not. I'm here.
as soon as you like you immediately feel misty as it's just the wherever you look is just cloudy, and then all of a sudden you. What would you like to do?
Shit!
Yeah.
How
I'm
fast is the ground approaching? Can we already see it, or like
No.
how high up are we?
You don't know.
I'm grabbing Lecter full on.
Huh?
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit!
So,
Listen,
in a few seconds, you immediately see you plop out of the clouds, and there's maybe like 2 mile drop to the sea.
I hope they have
Into
a
the
fun
sea,
time
okay.
over there.
And,
hang on!
Looking south, you see there's a slight familiar coastline of gray little rocks.
I am now
Wonderful. We're closer
putting.
than I expected.
I'm putting Lecter on top as I am going to be turtle diving in this water.
Okay.
Taking the floor back
Exactly
with a
5.
rage.
Wait a second. Exactly 5 seconds before he hits the water, I'm going to cast Powerfall on him.
Are you serious? I was prepping up and everything.
Oh, you could have told me that.
Never mind.
You know
Come
that
on.
I'm a wizard, right? Do you seriously think I don't come prepared for stuff like
Oh, so are we swimming or flying?
that? Swimming with this body is slightly inconvenient. Actually, I like that idea. Since we're currently mostly sitting in the water, and I'm
can
more or
use me
less
as a
sitting
boat.
on your. Yeah, we're sitting in the water right now, and I'm sitting on your shoulders. So
Cascades.
I'm leaving that up to you. Do you want to walk above the water or swim in the water?
Just haste me.
As you wish. Tapping him on the shoulder, he's hasted.
Now
Living
time for
boat.
athletics.
Okay.
He's a
Just
living
fucking
motorboat.
motorboat.
The gods.
Just imagine the people on the shore are just
I'll
seeing like
get-
this.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
get to
It's just strength. So advantage on strength save. I'm raging, so I'm just gonna have that
You
advantage.
don't need to
Change
roll
with that?
anything. You don't need to roll anything to swim.
Okay.
You're a fucking god. I'm gonna do a tedious task of swimming like a quarter of a mile. As a literal
I'm just
No,
I'm just seeing this.
would've
The
been
people on the
funny,
shore are
okay?
literally hearing the megalodon. Like, what's it is?
It's basically that scene from that SpongeBob movie with Hasselhoff just being just
I was gonna say he did that or Dash from The Incredibles during the boat.
Oh yeah, just run on water.
Literally. No, the fun part about it. The fun part about this is the fact that Lecter is somehow holding on.
so.
I just imagine this guy running above the water and Lecter is just like painfully holding on.
I now have
You're just holding to the bun on my head, the hair bun.
So now I have a quick question. So what are you looking for? The bazaar.
A spell scroll of Demiplane.
Hey. Cool. So. Also. Question. Recipe. Oh yeah, and the Rog or Lecter will invest.
Can I get advantage?
Okay. How's your investigation? Just making sure.
Plus 12.
Okay, yeah, definitely you're getting the advantage. Go get him. Okay.
Wow.
21 days.
That's depressingly low.
So yeah, while that's happening, what the rest of you on the boat doing? Anything of value?
So- I was basically saying after I was like, I hope they have some fun.
Cutting to the rest of the group, literally screaming.
It's like, it's like I hope they're having some fun. It cuts to them falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway,
can the Lucky have anything while they're off shopping?
while they're off shopping, I'm beginning the training of the
Animal
owl
handling.
here.
Animal handling.
Yeah, I got it.
I'm gonna go
Pirates.
with the scientist and see if we can, at the very least, work up plans for Mark III
Shit.
rifle.
10. No, 13.
I guess we turned this into a preparation session. Wonderful.
This is
Hey, you know, it's progress to our main goal.
You
I'm
come
not
upon
complaining.
Ken. You come. Oh yeah, Plucky. If you got anything you want to do, say after. Ken, after you done basically, everybody has their plan. Make your way. Well, yes, in the evenings it becomes like a bar. Now it's like a mess hall with a massive table, so getting their limbs reattached. Like out of like the 6, got like 6 or 7 at the moment. I have like both hands, and you see a bunch of papers on the beginning, and you see the and immediately see, oh yeah, this is the guy who gave us the formula, and then you see the familiar people. They can assemble.
This is it, just for disassembling and analytical purposes, right? I'm gonna hesitantly at first, but then eventually just give him a black tip for it.
Grabbing it with the lead-laced
So here's
No.
glove.
here's the
If you can make it,
yeah,
make rounds for both this one and a new rifle with this sort of kind of properties that this one has, but only bigger bullets, that'd be great.
bigger, what we're talking, like 22, 46. This is pre-08 cartridge. We're talking 7.6 cal, 72 cal, 96 cal. One of them just slaps.
What can I physically hold?
a 998, which is basically a bolt around from 40k.
Let's go with 50 caliber.
So here's
Barrett,
the thing.
then.
So here's the thing. One of them has the head, and you see, he's just like starting to like look at his hand, and then kind of twitch it with the hand, and you see the like actual start to as they slow but surely start to like dissect your bullet, like the part, basically emptying it out, and you basically see that your bullet is like you see gunpowder. You know it's really black, and this has a very interesting shade of like mostly black, but there's like it's like bone of yellow in it as they're just examining, and yeah.
This is basically what's going through his head right now.
Perhaps.
I gotta get me one of those.
Yeah, so I rolled a 13 on the animal handling.
Owlbear seems very interesting.
Well, I'm trying to train it much like how you train a dog, traits as well as commands.
It consumes the tree to that. So,
This is going to be slow going.
so Plucky. There?
Yeah. Not really. I'm waiting until they get back with items so we can get more info and go.
Oh, that was a trick question because you were gonna do something nonetheless.
I mean, at least be productive with your time while we're gone.
No.
That's
I
not
don't
his
think you
choice to
get-
make.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If you get it with from your good old pal.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Bible. Close to a revelation. Yes.
Wow, that was a lot of words. You really like monologuing. Can you call back later, though? I'm kind of in the middle of picking something out of my toe that looks really interesting.
Oh,
I would like you to roll me a performance on that one.
On toe picking or the speech?
On the screen. I just
Reliable talent, that's a 26.
I don't know why, but
Or no, that's a 20, my bad. Bad math.
yeah, it's still, but fuck. My God, I just laughed so. Oh,
Oh, disrespect. Emotional damage.
you fight to me.
Oh, cool, I got it! Wow, this looks like a kind of an ugly gnome face. Little buddy, though, I probably should get that checked.
it's not even paying attention.
It's Plucky. What do you expect?
So it's even more poetic when you think, if anyone knows the show Father Ted, where they're basically making fun of the movie Speed, and the guy is just still on the phone threatening people, but no one's actually listening.
I
Literally.
just love the one who's trying to be poetic and just menacing, and then you just have the one which can be best represented by Kirby with just innocent, just ignorance, just
Okay.
doesn't even pay attention.
So,
Innocent,
Plucky,
ignorant idiocy.
so Plucky, very cool fact. Once you speak, immediately the sound ends. Like as if it's a continuous message until you interrupt and it stops.
Oh, he got silent.
It's like you realize, fuck this, hands up.
I think
It
Plucky
would-
might be the most efficient psychological
Oh.
warfare tool.
Goes to find Sand to show him the cool thing he picked out of his toe.
it would be fun. It'd be funny if my god decided to just butt in on random conversations in people's heads.
Oh, could you imagine just ignoring him to a point where he thinks he's not even there?
Oh.
Playing mind games, just. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, he must have left. Going about your day. If you do that, you
Okay,
get cool
but-
guy points for me.
But continuing on, he just says, all your slowly, painful will be the
Sand, check this out! This is awesome! It looks kind of like an ugly gnome's face, and that little bloody spit on the end there looks kind of like he's got a red nose. This is what happens when you don't clean your boots.
Zan just kind of looks at it. It's like, I think you should see a cleric. That's not.
Oh, are you still talking?
There's silence after that.
He must have gone away. Whew.
I literally,
I love it.
I literally imagine it's some edgelord trying to make like an edgy speech.
Yeah.
And the guy literally just mutes.
Yeah, it's like
Pigs in the air.
I'm laughing so hard.
my god, Dietha just butts into the conversation. It's like, I like this guy.
Listen,
just talking to the guy in Plucky's head.
you guys are so are so lucky that I have Crisp on, or you would have ear rape of laughing. Oh,
Same, dude. I fucking lost my shit the first time.
it was even funnier the second time.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Threats from Red Hands not gone noticed by Plucky.
That's one way of calling it.
I mean,
After he's done showing the thing to Zan, he goes, "Oh, by the way, I think Red Hands was trying to talk to me, but yeah, I didn't really hear what he said."
I just imagine Red Hands as just standing in front of a magic microphone and just like throws away the microphone after hearing that.
So she's just on his gamer chair and just hears that. Bashes in the monitor. Just bashes in the monitor.
Yeah.
Green, what's your problem, Green?
Okay, let's keep going before we get too off track laughing at Red Hands.
One last sentence about this. An enemy you don't fear is an enemy you can conquer.
Plucky. Just for that insane amount of courage, not to mention me losing the shit, you get 1 mark of the team.
Woo!
Worth it.
Worth it.
Toss the basket, rewards. Yes.
Oh boy, fuck me.
Mark it down, not to forget
Oh
it.
my god. So,
It was the best response I could think of at the time. I was like, well, "How would Plucky handle this?" Yeah,
Not at all.
Toenails.
Just wouldn't handle it.
You just wouldn't care.
listen here, you little shit. when you try to intimidate someone, but you remember that your target is a fucking Kender.
I love it.
It's accurate. It's so accurate, and you're welcome.
Okay, we really need to get a move on.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
The Rog.
Yeah.
All eyes upon you as a giant but red orc with orange eyes that walks into the bar and people freaking the fuck out.
I'm just. Okay, so after looking for Lecter's thing, Lecter, do you mind if I go look for some weapon blueprints? Just, baselines.
Be quick
Items and
about it.
stuff.
We have to leave within the next 10 minutes.
All right. I'm gonna go look for a like a whole box of metal working blueprints, maybe like just weapons and armors, all the crafting blueprints I can find.
Nobody's selling. Everybody's selling your ready-made goods. Because this is the guild environment. This is not capitalism. Yeah, guild secrets.
Well then, that sucks. Anybody here? Yeah, you know what? Never mind.
So, a singular scroll of Demiplan is a very hard thing and fair. Not to mention that not a lot of people have a use for it. And those who do. But there's one place where you could find it. As you are essentially being pointed back to the familiar place of the embassy on the fourth floor, where there's a lot of mercenary guilds, like services more or less. There's the Platinum's booth, if you will.
Bofa?
No, like booth, like not like that, but like there's like an office. You could say there's like a few people.
Oh, a
dressed-
booth. Okay,
So yeah,
I was just hearing booth.
the familiar person you talked to has been replaced. A Kank who offers you a scroll plane ship. Offers you a scroll of plane ship less than 5 minutes. 4,500.
I will certainly have to say. Wait, plane.
No,
Plane ship, right? Okay.
I'm sorry.
So 4,500.
1,500 for a scroll of the.
That's worth it for me. Handing that shit over.
Yeah. So, waiting a few minutes, as you like a small from it, very nice, black or not pouch, but like those like tubes.
Hmm.
A singular black tube out, and with a like a broad on it as he hands it.
Very nice. So, in that sense, holding up the scroll, thank you, handing over the money, of course, and everything. Rog, my part here is done. If possible, I would like to leave now.
Yeah.
Putting
Thought
that
I'd find
thing
something of use, but
Hmm?
yeah.
in that sense, reaching out my hand again, in the shape like a handshake, pretty much. And the second he takes
Yep.
my hand, teleporting back to the
Now,
other
are we
place.
gonna land in the ocean, in the volcano, or on land? Or in the water, maybe.
Lands on top of Fluffy.
Oh god, roll me a D100, let's go.
One
Let's do what you
second. Also,
I gotta go find
You're
Lana and show
tuned
her
to-
this thing too. She'll love it.
You're tuned to Drog.
Look what
That's more accurate.
Yeah, so you teleport in one of the like on the deck, but
so, now that I have this, holding up the scroll, I will need some time to prepare this. Feel free to put red hands on blast in the meantime, but I will be unavailable for a bit. So,
Alright.
in that sense, with that, I will start transcribing demiplane using, if necessary, based on how you take scribe's ability works, my own ink and diamonds as a catalyst, if necessary. You decide.
a copy it.
Yes.
Okay. So here's the thing about the. Well, first of all, copy. Second of all, at this very interesting. Paper, like it's like has this feel to it, but has this very fire sheet, and all that are everything that is written is
Okay.
so. That being said,
And then it's like a copyright protection. Yeah. Unless.
Why'd you give me the idea, you fool?
Let's throw
You are
copyright
receiving this
protection.
notice from Disney.cc.
Advertisements.
Yeah, like
If Disney owned Wizards of the Coast, we'd all be in trouble.
Oh my
a
God.
portal opens up and like It's a humanoid mouse.
bitches! Your
And you know-
ours! Pay
A humanoid mouse steps through and then beats the crap out of whoever's trying to copy the stuff.
You! Go! Fuck! With Disney World!
You wouldn't download a car. You wouldn't download a spell either. I'm literally a living data drive. Anyway, so
So it would take you an hour to basically, which is less of a spellbook, more like a spell.
yeah. Speaking, actually, no, I'm not going to complain. It's fine.
You don't have a physical book, if I remember correctly.
I don't. I have a spell data drive.
Yeah, but besides that, you know.
Yep.
So,
And I'll get to that.
yeah,
You can't say it's copyright if it's just held by memory.
and it's
Copy paste.
so yeah. At this point, it's maybe closing into the new everybody.
I'm preparing stuff. For instance, we're not sure what will happen if we manage to get this after we summon this guy, essentially. So I'm... God damn, I'm trying to find where the spell is. I saw it. I forgot what level spell is. Oh, there it is. Never mind. So I'm preparing a glyph of warding on the deck of the ship, where I'm assuming we'll try and get this guy to. It's not going to be explosive because that would be horrible.
Oh my god, please don't. And be specific about the glyph of warding.
It's okay. Because I didn't see a spell, I'm going to have it so that it casts a 4th level inflict wounds. The seconds this red hand's person. Actually, no. When I snap my fingers, that's the trigger.
Snaps his fingers. At some point, some person just dies in the background.
Yeah, no, that's not smart at all.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Just-
what would be a better trigger?
Just don't freaking do glyph of warding on the ship.
Look,
Unless you tell us exactly where it is, which kind of
Yeah,
you know,
Also-
I'm going to tell you where it is so we can maneuver the guy onto it.
guess that's tactical. Kind of. Whatever. You do you. If Lecter gets caught in it, believe me, he's going to hate it.
He's not going to be caught in it.
Still.
Oh, actually, I could put polymorph into it so it turns him into a shape.
Bleh.
That's actually a smarter idea. I'm doing that. Yeah, no, I'm turning it into a spell glyph and putting polymorph into it.
Huh?
Yeah.
What is the trigger?
Trigger will be it'll be a phrase in Celestial.
What's the phrase? What's the phrase? Say it. Right.
It's
Supercalifragilistic.
Expialidocious. In Celestial it would be like
Ome washindaru desu.
no, surprise motherfucker.
10 17, 10 17, sort of.
Okay, is it really surprise motherfucker? Because I'm gonna keep a note on it.
I'm doing that, yes.
Okay.
If he doesn't understand Celestial, he'll just go, what the fuck?
Oh,
Was that angelic voice and then poof into a sheep.
So,
Yeah.
okay, Glyph
Yeah,
of warning is set. Oh wait, at what level?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute, what level? Can I upscale it?
Mhm.
Oh. If I just since I can upscale it, then you know what? 5th level.
5th level, huzzah!
So that also means it stores a 5th level inflict wounds inside it.
No, I changed it from inflict wounds to polymorph.
Oh, right. In that case, that doesn't affect it, honestly. Does it? I don't think it does. If you create a spell glyph, you can store any spell of up this to the same level as the spell slot you use. Okay. Yeah, in that case, upcasting it wouldn't make a difference for you.
Okay, so I could just. But doesn't it increase the DC?
Nope. No effect.
Okay, then there's no point.
It uses your spellcasting DC as far as I know.
I'm assuming you have the material components for that one.
Yeah. So,
One's just
I-
money, right?
well, no,
Hmm.
it's powdered diamond, but I would say that like I would have it on him. I can just remove the money cost. Yeah, no, that would just increase damage, but I'm not doing damage with them. I'm just putting. Since it wouldn't change it, then
I'm getting brainstorming.
Then-
My
then
head!
I'll just use the regular 3rd level spell slot.
Don't
Oh, and no, it
take
has
too
to be
much time,
no, it has to be
please.
4th level. Sorry, it has to be 4th level for polymorph.
Dig it.
Please
So
don't.
you mark off a 4th level glyph, mark off the gold cost. We have that there.
Yeah.
Finish that
Moving
off.
on.
So,
Ah!
we successfully returned on ship. Yeah, that already happened. I successfully got
So-
demiplane. So, heading back to the communal area. Okay, gentlemen. Theoretically speaking, we now have an easier access to the demiplane of the Black Emperor, if necessary.
Also,
Oh,
don't
that reminds me.
don't walk right here.
Just
But
put it in the middle of the tavern.
No. I put it outside on the deck, pretty much on
Oh, okay.
just near the bow, just around where the pool. Like
Okay, we don't need a full description. Just say what it is.
I just informed them that there's a polymorph sigil sitting on the bow of the ship. That if we maneuver Red Hands on, he's now fucked.
Okay, that's fine.
Excellent.
I'm sorry, but why on the ship? Rog would ask.
Because we can still push him through on the other side later. We do not know where exactly we're going to
Now,
approach him, so might as
I'll
well
have
have
to
the
say-
options open as
okay,
far.
Now
Look,
go
I-
say that to everyone on the ship. We don't want anybody to walk on that sigil.
Well,
So get
no
to
one-
talking.
No one is walking onto the bow of the ship.
I fucking hope not.
Traps are a good thing to have. It's good to have them. Now, Revan, take a minute. Go tell everybody about it. Good to know. We've got that. Moving on. Next order of business.
Okay, but
I'm gonna
Is
start
it
gathering
like-
I'm gonna start gathering all the materials from the pools, namely all the corpses we had.
Cleaning out some shit.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just organize that. You know, just clear the pool a little bit from all that obsidian dust.
Yeah, it's basically it's less of a pool, more like a sand place.
Sand pit. Yeah. Black sand pit.
Yeah, we
Great
turned
for your
into
skin.
one of those Japanese rock gardens.
No, please no. We want a pool, don't we? Anyway,
That's a
That's
discussion for
like
later, honestly.
way
Yeah.
farther.
Yeah,
out
got
there.
it. Just later. I'm grabbing a few bags or in boxes. There you go. Putting all that aside. I'm keeping inventory right now.
I start putting cones around the glyph of warden.
So now, obviously everyone's gonna
Where
know
did you
now.
even get? Where did you
Just say,
even
where'd
get
you get the pylons, bro?
that? So, either way,
So-
Vita is just
I'm-
gonna walk on it just because she's curious.
I'm joking. No,
Yeah.
I've warned people. I've gone around warning people. I'm joking about the
Mhm.
tones.
Yeah.
so
Yep.
I will do one last thing to annoy Red Hand before we really start off tomorrow. I would say we kind of fast track this day in total because it's mostly preparation. I'm going to cast one last instance of Legend Lore for now.
Oh god.
This time not targeting the dagger, but instead Atzathor directly.
Oh my
Elf Scrolls
fucking
NFT.
God. Oh my fucking god.
No.
Oh god. Intelligence saving throw, please.
1 second real quickly marking off my character as dead. And 1 5th level spell used. Intelligence saving throw, right?
Oh god, my fucking eye fell off.
Your
The
eye
fuck?
fell off?
My glass.
The second cure eye!
Oh,
No, my glasses.
Okay.
My glasses. The lens.
Contact
Uh,
lenses.
No,
The-
just
glass. The glass.
the glass.
There's another piece of it. Apparently, Eric wears glasses.
Okay.
So do I.
23.
Did we see his face once?
Ooh. Ooh. Again?
Why does nobody ever want like extra hand right beside them just to help them in case?
So, I like
How do I want to do this?
perhaps no, but in all reality, just follow me at the extent.
Dexterity saving throw, okay.
He just did a spell.
Natural 20.
Good.
Wow!
So
Nice.
you commune in the. Where are you?
I would say since we've been talking in the communal area before, I will commune in. I will send in there as well.
Inside?
I would say so.
I thought
And I
you
know
were
that's
gonna
a
be
hor-
on the deck. Honestly,
No, like
Honestly-
where are you communing? Because this is kind of important.
Honestly, I do agree. I think the spot where I did it before, like in front of the tree, actually was kind of nice. Yeah, I'd be sitting under the tree.
In Omnia's room, right?
Well, in the gazebo on top of the boat.
Yeah.
top of the boat.
Ooh.
Awesome. Really.
Question.
Yes.
Question.
Yeah.
In front, like, are you looking at the gazebo? Or are you looking? Or you have your back against?
Back against the gazebo, like a meter away.
Oh no!
Did he just get a fireball?
No, worse.
Maybe.
Delayed fireball?
Disintegrate
Oh dear.
No, the tree.
at
That Lecter.
lecture. You dodged. The
But the
green
tree didn't.
lining didn't. As you see, the tree starts break apart and just kind of collapse upon itself as everything starts to turn dust.
Well, you just killed the tree unintentionally.
Lucky's not going to be happy about that.
First he takes my barstool. Wait, that was obvious. Never mind.
I will send a message to Plucky. I think you now have another reason to hate Red Hand. If you have some time, come up to the gazebo tree.
What used to be.
I'm not mentioning that yet.
Okay.
It's just a pile of dust on the floor.
I'm waiting to respond to see if there's something happening to Lecter right now other than that.
There's no like cutting out voice or something. Lecter himself seems to be fine. Slightly confused, but also expecting something like this in a weird sense. Like he was fully expecting to be struck down by lightning.
And you went under a tree, expecting lightning.
In the hopes that it would catch the tree instead of me.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Still a
so
better
the tree-
solution.
So the tree was actually a fucking shield for you. Oh,
To a
good thing you're
certain
not gonna
extent.
say you're not gonna say that to Plucky. So whatever.
Nope, definitely
Now-
not saying that.
I think now's the time to respond. Oh, Cron.
What the
Unless-
hell did he do this time? Wait, no, not. I forget the name of the tree.
Somehow that seems completely in character.
Did he actually say that, or did you actually forget?
Both.
It's exactly what he would do.
Yeah.
Why does that sound so in character?
My fucking head hurts. Oh.
Oh god.
Wasn't it something like Bartholomew or something? Hardly. Hopefully.
Can we get back on topic?
The
No,
topic
this
is
is the
roleplay.
topic,
Yeah.
at least
Now-
for today.
So, what is the current reaction of that little shit?
I mean, he's going to work his way up to see the tree's not there anymore, and be very upset about it. Yay.
Oh, I thought the little guy would go into a fit of.
Who's going to ask, of course, what the hell happened here? Oh, wait, you said it was Red Hands. Wait, Red Hands did this? Yeah, that seems on point for him. He's an asshole.
I
Well, we need
agree.
to kill him.
Like I said, now you have another reason to.
And
Or
I
at
agree.
least we have another reason to. And since most of the preparations have now, well, been finished, at least from my side, take the evening, prepare everything. We're starting the war tomorrow.
Let there be war. Sweet sublime war.
I'm just hearing this and I'm like, okay, they've gone crazy.
Wait a second. That brings up an interesting point. As I have a couple of bags in my arms. When are we gonna do all this get red hand thing? Today or tomorrow?
I wasted most of my.
We fight.
Surprisingly enough, I agree. Also, one side note: Plucky, something in memes.
Also, should we start
I'm literally
figuring
seeing
out where
this.
him? Shouldn't we start figuring out where that other shadowy character that we're trying to get our hands on and kill is?
I would say that Red Hands is a priority right now. Kirai only seems to be.
Not talking about Kilroy.
Oh, Black Entity?
Yeah. What should we even name that thing?
Ironically enough, calling people by body extremities like hands seems to have worked so far, so I'm proposing 6 arms.
Yep, that works.
Is that the thing that the robot guy was consorting with?
Yes,
Yeah.
among
Okay,
others.
so
Among Us. So how many pounds of obsidian dust do I have again? I forgot. I have because I didn't. There's nothing written as dust.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't. You got yourself 30 tons of obsidian dust.
Jesus.
Yes, that's
Okay.
a big. The pool's
Okay,
like
wait.
The pool's like
Could you repeat that?
about
30 tons.
Yeah, about 3/4 of like you had the pool like the pool overflown with bodies, and now
Okay.
like all the sand is like in the pool and it's like 3/4 filled.
Okay. So I erased the body count, enemy body count, and I replaced it by 3 tons of obsidian
30.
dust. 30. Sorry, 30. Okay. Anyways, now we still have some. Okay, 2 tons of obsidian. So obsidian fire items. Nailed it. Okay, let's keep going.
Oh yeah.
We can make an obsidian gazebo. Obsidian glass gazebo, so it's cooler.
In war uniform. Oh no.
It'll look sharp.
Mort is the most disturbing character in that show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
makes him the best.
So,
Fucking god of destruction.
so now I have a simple question. It's about noon. We just passed noon. Got a plan of like a prepared plan. What are you gonna do for the rest of the day?
I'm still with the scientists. Still trying to figure shit out.
Okay, Plucky,
No idea.
cool. Revenue,
Lecter,
Well, I'm going to. Well, trying to train the LB
Okay,
today has been a
roll
failure.
roll me 3 animal handling checks consecutively.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay,
One-
Rog, what are you gonna do?
Lecter, do you have anything you're gonna do? Because
I'm going to continue on Life
Oh,
Bubble
wait,
simply to
wrong
calm
chat,
myself
wrong chat.
down after
Sorry,
after the
I
thing
put
that
in the wrong
happened.
chat.
Okay, because I wanted to know if you had any
Dice roller.
like binding spells, like what is it? Imprisonment? No.
I
What?
sadly
Wow.
don't have imprisonment yet.
No,
It
no.
is
Like, isn't there like a bind or a hold monster or something? Hold person?
hold monster,
Yes.
hold person, dominate
God
monster,
damn it.
magic circle, planar binding,
11,
Okay.
5, and 14.
force
Any?
cage.
Okay, because I was planning. You know what? What if we make obsidian chains that actually fucking hold people? Like they just heat-seeking chains in concept with that spell and tow. So
That's going to be incredibly expensive, and I don't
I
think that's something we can prepare at least for this fight.
yeah, but honestly, it's a good idea because I have proficiency with all reach weapons. Just making
That
a
counts, maybe.
yeah, honestly, making a binding a binding weapon that literally hinders the opponent, no matter the size and stuff, would actually be useful. Like a spell stopper.
Yeah, I remind you. So I rolled really low on pretty much all 3 of those animal handling cheats. Also here, need I remind you of dimensional shackles?
I'm gonna okay. You know what? Since it's gonna be from noon to past, well, Revan, you better be happy because I'm gonna start working on your rapier. Yep, enchanting
Yes.
that. Enchanting that rapier with fire now.
What
I-
what rapier?
The rapier he gave me that for like what 2 episodes ago.
What rapier did you give him, Ro?
I gave him the regular one, not
Oh.
not the weird one.
Ah, gotcha.
So I'm making that one fire with from a little help from the magma.
So question. What plus you want to make it? Plus 3, plus 5.
What's within like 5 or 6 hours?
God, it's gonna take you days, dude.
Days?
Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about plus 5. Like what can 6 hours give me at most?
Plus 1, plus 2.
Might as well just make it plus 2. It's good with the fire bonus. It might as well be better. So yeah, a flaming rapier plus 2. So going to concentrate on that. If somebody has something else though, feel free
Yep.
to bother me.
I'll be calming myself down with Life Bubble so we can start it off tomorrow.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check.
On that, actually, I have been informed now that because of one with the word, I actually have advantage on all Arcana checks.
So
One of my
making it
class
a
abilities. Just
so
letting you know.
making it a plus 2 fire rapier, does that mean it deals an extra fire damage?
Oh yeah, I'll notify you what it does. Don't worry.
Okay. 29 on Arcana.
Okay. 39. So. Second. Second. So. I'll just copy and paste what it is. But yeah, you actually got yourself the spell life bubble.
Very nice.
Yeah, congratulations. But yeah.
First time I ever made a spell. Hooray.
It actually does what the level and that or
I was basing it on the
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder version.
Yeah.
I was going to let you decide whether you wanted 3rd, 4th, 5th, or whatever spell level.
4th.
4th, okay. And the definition, I'm just going to take that from the Pathfinder definition. So, for example, the shell enables you to the subjects to breathe freely, even underwater or in a vacuum, as well making them immune to harmful gases or vapors. So basically, it's just like a bubble of breathable air and adequate temperatures, just to make sure that the people can survive in even.
Oh. Yeah. So, while everybody's busy doing their own shit, I would like Flecky to. Air as you. Nothing changed as day.
Mourning the loss of the tree.
So.
That's been all he's been doing.
Oh yeah.
I'd say that's sad.
But it's time. So. Ken,
What do you want to do?
Ken, you got yourself a prototype. Dubbed as you prefer, Mark II. Of course, prototype being made, I return give it the honor to you.
All right. I'm gonna go up to the deck.
Yeah,
At the very front,
and they
like the very front of the deck. That
Yeah.
way my back is
So-
turned to the most amount of ship, just in case there's kickback.
so they made you out of the remnants of black tip line and basically figure it. Additionally, it took additional defensive turrets. Try it out. So, what bullet you gonna shoot?
So which bullets did they get me?
4 normal ones and 1 with a black.
I'm gonna try the normal one first.
So,
Hmm.
what's your strain modifier?
7.
So, you all of a sudden just hear a fucking, like somebody cast a slap or some lightning just came down crashing. Yep. Ken, the recoil is a lot bigger. Almost equivalent to the point of shooting a black tip. Regular. Do. But the impact, the shockwave that you're familiar with the black tip, the whizzing of the bullet, everything almost similarly matches to black tip.
After a bit, he's gonna let the ringing say, "Holy shit!"
At this,
What?
At this point, you just have Jack and Sam just kind of go to like from below and just yelling, "Are we under attack?" While Pablo overlooking from
No.
the bridge just kind of overlooks you doing that thing.
No, just figuring out some new sort of weapons for me so I can kill people better. And right after that, I'm only gonna fire it once, and then gonna take it back under deck so that everybody, the scientists, can look it over to see if there's any sort of structural damage or anything like that. So
They ask about the black. How did it?
I might be crazy, but I'm not that crazy. for the first gunshot.
Well, I mean, only one way.
I
to
tell
test
you
it.
this.
If
I
you,
tell you this.
I mean, if you're
The feeling from the smolder, I'm going to tell him that the feeling of the kickback from just a normal bullet is the same kickback as as a black tip fired from my old gun. So, and even that I couldn't handle too much. So I was,
I'll be right back. Just to cut the loot.
So, I mean, it just from you that the weapon does easily fire these rounds, but you need.
all right.
Oh god.
I'm gonna go back. I'm actually going to say, just over the intercom. Tell them if they hear a very big boom, it's just me testing out a weapon.
Please ignore any major rumbling, explosions, or similar occurrences. A blinding light flash also
And then,
can
as
be
I make my
accounted for
way
test.
right before I hit the top deck, I'm gonna cast guidance on myself.
Roll me to hit as he. You-
81.
You're not rolling the right place.
Son of a beach.
51.
$46.
So, I need to ask you. Said it's a +7. What's your total
Yeah.
score?
$24.
Roll me a strength save.
You know,
Goes
that's
flying
awesome.
to the back of the ship.
And that's why we casted guidance, even though I'm proficient in that.
Don't you have a flash of genius too?
Potentially, yes, but give me just a sec.
Let me finish, for fuck's sake. Also, Araxis, I put
Yeah.
the definition for
I know
the
what
spell
I-
in campaign stuff
I
references.
played.
I'm rolling the guidance first.
Uh-huh.
And then, yeah, Spark of Inspiration.
Ooh. I'm just dreading the fact if you roll a natural one.
Well, I mean, with this kind of modifier, I don't think it's going to be too much of a worry.
You should get a mythical
Especially
weapon
when you
master.
do it, especially when you roll a 19 and have about
Oh my
24. When you add 24 to your saving.
Oh!
Yeah, that's kind of hot.
Kind of hot, yeah. As you feel the massive impact to the point that your glasses fly from your face as you need to like close your eyes, feel an immense amount of energy and fire. All of a sudden, all of you hear like something just set off an explosion on the main deck.
Now with the new spell,
So yeah,
I'm packing up my stuff and looking.
You hear a massive explosion that it just like echoes and like sounds like there's a whizzing sound. Again, you open your eyes. You're standing still. What's it called? The barrel of the gun has split in 6 different ways. The whole gun, beyond the trigger, looks at the point that it's gonna melt any second. You really feel the intense heat, and you realize that you have 2 pieces of shrapnel stuck in your.
Oh! Ouch!
Surprisingly blank response. May just be the shock of the situation.
Yeah. Well, I literally just had to
You're
use
gonna
all
feel
of my
the pain
might to
in 5
fucking
seconds.
3, 2, 1.
One.
Fuck!
What the hell was that?
You just-
Okay, what the fuck
Okay,
happened?
So you look like somebody, like you see two massive shards, maybe 6 and 7 inch long, in his hands left side, just sticking out, where next to where it should be. You see the pieces of like the metal are bending, and some of them are just falling in the molten iron and just kind of collapse in deck.
He looks around, it's like, hey guys! Well, at least we know how powerful the 50 caliber black tip works. As he just falls face first on the ground.
Not face first.
I imagine he's blackened a little bit, and his hair is just a little.
Wait, don't go face first. It got fucking rattled.
Waiter, check please. Fine, we'll go backwards. We'll go backwards then. Yeah, he's on his back. He's just
Oh, shit.
he's just laying on the ground, just there.
So yeah.
Imagine having your weapon split like that.
So,
Here's a little bit of healing.
I'm approaching already, pulling out
I need
like, the
heat.
arcane string.
I need healing. I need healing. I need healing.
Oh no. Okay.
Oh no, I'm not Genjiing this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. Some magic would be nice right now.
Medic!
so a group of 4 people. And one of them examines the wound scene and just kind of looks like quick. Things a lot, and it's like kind of pulls out the thing.
Like they're standing next
I
to
thought
it.
you were gonna say, "Oh, there's a
stitching it back
bunch of
together.
shrapnel going into your heart. We need to make sure that we have an electromagnet to keep them away from it."
Oh, my next task: rub iron plates together and make a super powerful magnet.
So,
Okay. I'm standing next to the entire shit and healing him from there.
One P8 that have been pulled out of this.
Nice.
Are there any of the scientists there?
Yeah, they just take.
Yeah,
take
4
a
of
bunch-
them.
No, yeah, they took
I bloody told you I wasn't that stupid.
I am back.
Yeah, they pulled the fractal out of you.
Sorry, what?
Apparently, the front of the barrel exploded and got lodged into my chest.
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know where it's from, but there's like one really legendary scene where some guy with a gun just gets shot, and a few medics arrive on scene with like one of these, I don't even know what they're called, like these carrying spaces so you can carry people around. They just put it down next to the guy, put on the gun, and run away with it. And I'm just imagining that right now. Like the medics are helping the gun, not the person. Anyway, Lecter's trying to stitch up the wound using magic.
Apparently, spike chains are an actual weapon. Cool.
So yeah.
Holy shit. Somebody might want to go tell the Black Emperor that's nothing to worry about. And he passes out.
That's actually not a bad idea.
So
Ascending to the Black Emperor, please ignore this minor disturbance.
there's no response.
Probably for the better.
So evening is arriving.
Wait. Am I done with his weapon yet, or no? Yeah. Going to Revan.
Now, careful at the tip. It burns.
So, what's the damage on this thing? Do you want to?
Rapiers?
Yeah, it's now a what was it again? Plus
so-
2 fire rapier.
Rapiers are 1d8 normally.
So
Yeah, but now it's additional fire damage.
Yeah, so you got a rapier that does 2d8 plus 2 fire damage. I don't think so basic. Additional
There you go.
d8 fire.
You can decide the name. All good blade need a names, apparently. I'm off.
Okay, so I'll need to. So I'll just use D&D Beyond. I'll have to homebrew it.
I'm gonna go to the drawing board.
So it's a plus. So it's just a +2 fire rapier now. Doesn't do piercing damage, just fire damage now. Cool.
So. What?
I put in memes what he's thinking right now.
You know, I think I'm gonna go evaluate the I'm gonna go evaluate the dog. Honestly, like, if I remember correctly, this pooch of mine is currently a werewolf, right?
You, with me. We'll see if you're able to use those newly found hands.
I'm gonna try and teach a dog how to use a weapon.
You're going to try and get your
If
dog.
if he doesn't know already.
You're trying. I know what you're going for. I
Well,
think
for
I
practice,
know it's.
for practice though, I'm giving him. Do we still have the fiery big axes and hammers from the minotaurs and shit? Okay, so all the obsidian fire items are turned to dust too.
So yeah, it's crumbled down and there's
Okay, never mind then. I'm just gonna give him a coral greatsword.
Now,
So here's the thing with that. He barely he does not stand well on two. So getting him a fucking he can grip it, but he cannot use it as he's he's not able to use it and stand properly.
okay, I'm gonna teach you how to stand. It's gonna be hard,
Oh my
but I'm gonna teach you how to stand.
I'm gonna teach this guy how to stand.
oh my god.
Do the 80s montage.
Training montage.
Bro, you know,
Hey, I'll make a fighter out of you.
besides that,
Yeah.
Do I roll anything or?
we'll get on to that. Well, everybody says
Okay.
at night time because I'm gonna.
Don't stop me. Don't stop me. Hey.
No, not really.
Do I change the damage? Sorry, just trying to.
So roll me
Figure
a
this out.
survival check. Yes, Rog, a
Ooh.
survival check.
A survival check?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you're literally trying to learn a fucking warhound / werewolf hybrid who mainly walks and claws everything on their hands to carry a fucking
14.
and not learn him. There's no.
I'm gonna keep trying. I want this dude to stand. I know werewolves can stand.
Oh, eventually.
Not well.
We literally saw a bar of sentient werebeasts where they just all
Yes,
stood
yes,
drinks.
but also your beast is beast of fucking Tempest. Plus he is also still a warhound, and he's decked out in heavy metal armor.
So, still
He's
can
not
still try.
he wasn't a fully sentient being before being turned into a wolf.
All right.
Oh, I see.
I'm actually, you know what? That's a good question. I'm actually gonna check if the metal armor is part of him.
It is.
Oh
You
shit!
see, it's been melted upon the skin.
I'm guessing that's one explanation why he can't move properly.
Move.
Well.
He can dash, run, and all that on fours, but you're trying to make him carry.
I just put the handle in his mouth. There you go, good enough.
Okay.
Now try taking a swing with that. Let's see if you can
Okay,
manage it.
Stop. Okay, I'm getting really annoyed at this point. Anybody else?
Yes.
You don't sound annoyed.
No,
Oh.
I haven't played.
No, Kendo's is out for the day,
Yeah.
day with that.
Okay. Then the night comes. In the night, you don't have anything to do. Long rest ensues.
What other stupid nonsense do people have to try to take care of?
Nothing else. I'm going to put myself to sleep again after a short patrol across the boat.
Oh.
Other than that, I would like to end the day.
Don't go on the
Same.
don't go on the spy soldier.
I know.
So,
Because if it's
exactly what I was
triggered, it goes away.
if you're gonna go to sleep using your remnant, like
I will.
a wisdom save. Also, if anybody wants guarding, I guess. Going.
I guess it's like an early patrol.
If
Like-
if Kendo wakes up
Yeah, you
early enough, then yeah,
Yeah, you. Well, I mean, early.
like
fair,
later in the day,
Fair.
later in the night or something, then it'll take time.
Fair. Oh my
Natural
God.
20 on the wisdom saving throw.
Wait. Do I do wisdom saving
Nope.
throw? Oh.
It was about me in this case.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. And use without a hesitation.
Okay. Weirdly enough, that's not always the goal.
Yeah,
Well, whatever.
getting. So, Ken, you are the first one to wake up at like 3 a.m. because you got knocked out very early.
All right.
Also, besides the fact that you don't see Lena, you don't know where she is. I haven't seen.
I'm going. Just curious to just check while on patrol, see if I can't find her.
Can not see her.
Oh no.
Like even if patrolling the whole boat.
Yeah. Sure.
There's not a whole lot he can do about that at this point. That's the
So-
worst part.
Halfway through your walking some patrols, Lecter, you wake up after your 6 hours. 5 in the morning.
Hooray. First up, checking out all of my equipment, making sure everything's alright. Knowing that today might get aggressive. In general, I'll just check out whether anyone else is awake already. I like the fact that I had a conversation this early yesterday, so
So, see Ken. You see
good morning
an
already.
elf that is just minding his own business. See two working, having a. Then you see the on.
Sitting on the Glyph of Warding?
No! Like, there's plenty of magic to go. Once. So.
I think I'd actually approach her. And I'd be saying, I actually tried it out now. Or at least remembered it. It was fun feeling the sense again. Not having tasted anything for pretty much my entire life. It's certainly an interesting experience.
I have a question. Your
Okay.
life worth?
My old one? I don't know. I've only seen parts of it.
About what you said.
It seemed like a fun life. Although, I get the feeling that I may not have had all of the relationships that I actually wanted to have. It seems that I had some distance to my brothers. But I don't know the details yet. Most of them, yes. It's one of the goals, but sadly the list is long. And even though family seems to be important, it sadly has to take the back role, while other more important manners have to be attended to. But once we actually get the time for it, I'm sure I'll take the time to find some of them.
The demeanor. Kind of look. So.
From what I've heard about him, I guess I do. And the fact that he's tried to kill me before certainly doesn't make it better. Indeed.
What if?
I could imagine. Although I have to say, you're the third one requesting it now.
Then at the jar. Think.
I always have to think that's going to happen. Honestly, I'm starting to expect it. Can't really trust anyone in this world. Well, sounds like a promising idea, but someone coming from the Book of Lies? Not to judge, of course.
Can I?
You were so far. So was Omnius. Of course, you played a twisted game in the background.
There's a lot of things. We all made it.
Oh, wait.
So,
Looking up at the sky, do you see anything unusual?
roll me a religion.
What's my religion? Pretty sure I've never used that skill before.
Exactly.
Well, still +7.
Hey.
23.
So, the moon, barring, not even, or the sun, and the sky litters the.
Okay, I'm back.
Sky is littered by stuff. Many constellations, random dots, many different things that immediately want to come and see it. God, that's a.
Do I just see that in the sky, or is there any reaction to it?
Kind of see.
Okay. Well, keeping an eye over us, I guess. Just a slight nod while looking at the sky, and then just continuing on, trying to see whether the other ones are waking up as well. Well, I'm preparing for war.
Speaking of preparing for war, Bucky is up bright and early. He has raided the kitchen of pots and pans, and he's wearing a big old cooking pot on his head like a fancy helmet.
Oh my god.
Let's
Of
go.
course he is.
He is a rattly, jangly mess. He's got a wooden spoon in one hand and his dagger in the other, and he's patrolling the ship first thing in the morning with a look of determination.
Good morning, Plucky.
You are filled with determination.
Today's the day. Today's the day we're gonna get that fucker.
Actually, I shouldn't have
It's
been
nice
worried
to
about
see you
people.
dismotivated.
I shouldn't have been worried about people walking on the cliff warden since I've got triggers as a phrase.
It's still fun.
Just avoid the pylon-y thing. Yeah, I got it.
There are no tones around it.
Shit.
It
Well,
just,
I hope I get lucky. And don't get polymorphed.
It's set up so it turns them into a sheep. So yeah.
Bah! Wait a minute. No, not yet.
This could be interpreted in a lot of different fun ways.
We turn him into a sheep. The guy goes, "What the fuck is this?" And then we just reduce its health to 0, so he turns back into him.
Bah!
After kicking it through a demi-plane door.
Is everyone awake?
Yeah, I am.
Time for the usual breakfast conversation.
Yep. Rog comes in.
I've prepared exactly one thing. I've laid out some tools on the table, which are exactly the same tools you used yesterday. But just like completely over-organized, if you know this, like where you could draw like with chalk around it, so everything's like neat and orderly.
Oh boy, that. Ugh. I'm not the most orderly person, so that kind of makes me oozy.
But Lecter is.
Yeah. Well,
I guess I could make something pretty good. I'm doing a morning souffle.
How the fuck can Horde was that to make a soup?
I have no idea. and also, I'm using the thing that I literally just started to read a few days ago. The one translated cookbook.
Yeah, again, I DM'd you something. Please read.
Okay, let's try this thing in record time.
And I'm testing out the weird glass jug with metal blades inside of it.
Oh no.
I'm basically making
In what way?
pancakes into a souffle.
Putting a bunch of things like berries and stuff into it and making a smoothie.
What exactly does this thing do? Puts hand inside it?
I found out that you're not supposed to put metal in the thing that beeps. They get really mad when you do that.
Will it blend?
Eventually, Ken's coming in, and he's just got the 1,000-yard stare on him.
Oh, Ken, you look like shit. What happened?
He's not saying anything.
You look like you did not sleep well. That's the lid's coming off. It's like, oh god.
The sleep was fine. It's other matters that are troubling.
Okay, like?
I'd rather not say. It's personal.
Oh. Okay. Anyways.
Yeah, like a drink. I just start pouring out the slurry of.
Are we all ready for today?
I guess so. So,
Personally, I'll never need to get ready. It just goes better for me when I'm not, you know?
it's kind of your purpose, isn't it? Being constantly
Also-
ready for war.
By the
I
way,
mean,
who let the tender get on drugs again?
I live in it so often, I don't need to prepare for it.
Missed that, Revan. What was that?
I said, who let the tender get on drugs again?
Drugs? What are drugs?
Oh, hey, speaking
Breakfast.
of... Hey, Plucky, come try this for a second.
Same. A surprisingly light-hearted atmosphere for the fact that we're knowing that we're going to war later today. Once we're...
It's good not to think about it for now.
Yeah.
You know, all the eviscerations and potential loss of allies, the loss of property, the destruction of land, the killing and raping and
as soon as
everywhere, and
as soon as you hear hears the word allies, he literally goes smack on the table and just leaves.
Yakuza style just walks away.
I was thinking as Bloody starts spouting off, I just grab a tea towel and try and shut him up. Just...
with your liver chopped out and your arms ripped off and your eyes spooked out and your guts.
Just
What an interesting song.
Cloth over his mouth, trying to shut him up.
So, Revan, I guess we're taking the main route today. Time to annoy a fake deity.
Yes. Like I said, I hate pretenders who think they're gods and then don't have anything to show for it.
Any specific
Unknowingly
theme
gives
you
a
wish to
cold
go
look to
to?
Plucky.
Fun?
Exactly.
I like it when multiple people are talking so you can't hear either of them.
Yeah, people have been doing that a lot.
Wait, Tim, what were you saying before Rod interrupted?
Is there any specific topic of annoyance you want to go for today?
Well, bruising his pride will probably be the best method. And calling him out on his bullshit.
On the point of interruption, we are a bunch of people who wants to get our ideas out there in a limited time frame.
Yes, it has been a consistent thing that people have been talking over Revan a lot today, and it has been primarily you.
Well, sorry.
Now that you know about it, do better.
Sam,
Honestly, I feel like I haven't talked that much.
you have.
I can start a counter.
Moving the fuck on, please.
Okay.
Moving the fuck, yeah. The logical one and the masked one are both chatting about plans.
I would imagine afterwards we would just find like a nice space where others could observe us to make sure that we're fine. But also kind of protected.
I think it would be. I'm thinking. We find a way to. Yeah, start inside and then work our way outside so that when he shows up, he's either right on the glyph of warding that I set up or close enough that we can maneuver him there.
I personally think it's easier to fully focus on spells either way. I would just stay close to the glyph of warding anyway.
Yes.
Just make a nice place there.
Just to let you know, I teed it up so it turns them into a sheep.
Creative.
Well, it's useful because if we need to move him, it's going to make him super weak.
Well, just keep that in mind for now. I would recommend we head there and honestly just stay there, because if he appears too early, he's just going to appear in the middle of the ship.
Yeah, good point.
And from there, I think I have a nice mixture made up of legend lore, scrying, sending,
Oh my god.
and theoretically a few other things.
You already see me starting to wind the copper wire around my fingers. Just to get free on sending.
Gentlemen, we're on broadcast.
Yeah.
Wait, we're what?
We're about to start annoying him, so...
Oh, good.
Before that happens... Sorry? Wrong? What did you want to say?
He said, oh, good.
Okay.
Well, he had one more thing it sounded like. What was that?
Basically...
You're waiting for me to talk or something?
Yeah, if you wanted to say
waiting
anything.
for you!
Because you
I don't
started
have
something...
anything right now.
Okay.
I just want to fight.
So...
To war!
Cool.
Any last things we need to clear before we're going to start broadcasting bullshit?
No, let's fight.
Okay, wonderful. Van, time for broadcast.
Welcome to FM 420, fucking with red hands.
Quickly looking about, I have a total of 9, 18, 27, 32 capable spell slots that I can theoretically use to put him on blast with sending.
Oh god.
You know, we should probably have some a few items of sending, just so we can all do it at the same time.
Cool.
Never gonna give you up.
I'm going to start with a simple sending spell cast via 3rd level. I'm sorry to disturb you this early in the morning. We've been getting some information about you via some items, and we've realized that you are in fact a false deity, just claiming to the name God of Trickery. I don't even know where you picked that up, but still. Could you elaborate on that? We kind of want to know why you chose to pretend to be something better than you actually are.
So, all you get as a response is like,
I'm just going to repeat the same sentence 8 more times.
It's like yourself an automatic message.
Please don't
Yeah.
don't let Red Hand talk. Just go full automated.
So here's the thing. I have a question for you, Pluck. What are you doing?
I'm looking for the nearest waste storage facility, specifically one filled with a whole bunch of, the crew's leavings, if you will. I'm tying a string to the Soulbiter dagger, and I'm basting it.
Oh no!
So what happens is you're doing this. The pale old hue says, I don't. I know who.
Yep, and I'm covering it in poop.
While you do that, I have a very peculiar target.
What would that be?
Pulls out from behind his back a pulsating red glow.
Ooh. I like this. We should probably go do this in front of the rest of them, though.
The Lord of the Death, when granted.
I absolutely love it. This is gonna be great.
And then, Grog, you hear Plucky screaming for you.
From Lictus' mic, I just heard a squeak.
Apparently, Plucky's calling me. I'll go see what he wants.
Okay, Ravan.
Okay, one moment.
Yes?
Wraps copper wire around finger, cast sending. for a solid 10 minutes.
Just repeatedly.
Where do you keep all that air?
No, just repeatedly in short bursts.
Yeah, just over and over again until it uses up the maximum amount of time.
If you talk within your head, you don't even need air.
To ask to continue on with the Plucky thing while he's hooting into Red Hand's ear, because it would take far less than 10 minutes. Plucky sees if Gavel will give Plucky the hand.
I need to find the artist I'm stealing that from.
What?
Will Gavel give Plucky the hand?
Only when everybody's.
Yeah, no, he's like a little kid pushing Gavel, like trying to get him to hurry up as he's like in a huge hurry to try to get to Rog, Lecter, and the rest of the group. Come on! No, this will be great! This will be great! Come on, move!
Oh,
as soon as we get to you guys,
I've got it.
Well, technically, he has it.
I was actually gonna go and see you, but okay.
Finishing the Lecter is just holding up like one finger. Like, give me a second, while he finishes the last repeat of the message.
Also, all of you just hear laughter coming as a response from your sending. That becomes more frequent and more maniacal to the point that when you stop, it just continues.
Here we go.
Make him suffer.
This is where I got the idea from.
Yes, I knew it.
And that's a forged cleric, by the way, doing that.
No. It's kind of obvious with the huge fire.
A tiefling forged cleric is perfect.
He got massive pointers.
All right. So, moving on.
Yes. Yes, it like Maniacal laughs like
Gavel has the hand.
Gavel has the hand. He's got the hand back, and I have the dagger.
Oh damn it! It's covered in poop.
Still holding it on the string.
I cast the second sending as like, even your laugh is terrible.
Even I, as the DM gets, I feel like called out. Jesus.
No.
Wow.
You call yourself a god of trickery. You're not even close to the level of insanity that you need to be a god. And
You can't
the
even
way
laugh right.
and the way I'm saying this is my voice is completely different. No accent whatsoever. Just pure malice in my voice.
Oh, you want to roll me a
Motherfucker.
performance check for that?
Yeah. I'm glad I have a +8.
Potentially, you could have way more, but okay.
Yeah, I could, but 24.
That's pretty good. Hey, that's
Whether
pretty
that's good or bad, we don't know yet.
Oh, and after I say like the insanity, like that, there's now the sort of almost demonic laughter because I'm essentially channeling the power of my god through that message. So you hear the laughing god laughing in his. He's now hearing that in his head. That's the sound of an actual god's laugh.
Oh my god, it's a laugh off.
Oh my god. So I have a berry because everybody spices. Everybody spices.
I hope that pissed them off enough.
Oh, we're not done yet.
Yeah, just. Oh, what would be worse is if you throw a pile of shit, teleport it right into his face.
All you can hear is laughing. They become.
Well,
He's trying so hard.
well, the replies we're getting back are just him going slowly insane, so I think it's working.
So, I would assume with our part of the performance now finished, I assume we can contact Plucky about this.
Oh, Jade.
I think it's
go
time
ahead.
for the main course.
Yes. Oh, did you cover that in shit?
Yeah, it smells. Lucky. What do you do? Oh, that's rancid.
I think Plucky's microphone broke.
Nope, I'm back. I'm just
Oh, yeah.
in response to your question, Rog. If I don't have anything nice to say, it's best not to say anything at all. That's my response to that.
Oh, hey.
But it's like we asked, like, did you cover that in shit?
Absolutely did.
Well, that explains the smell. So,
Yeah.
And
It was the most
brown
creative thing I could think of at the time to insult him. I
and the
figured
brown
if it's made of
bits
him,
dripping. There's also brown bits dripping off of it.
Thanks for the detail, TMI.
oh, god damn it. Lucky, you're in charge of cleaning that.
Oh, that's easy. Prestidigitation on the floor, prestidigitation on the dagger.
Ugh, keep that thing away from me.
Rogue, by the way.
I learned a thing or two from the people in Rumblecust. They're actually really, really nice. Anyway,
Did you say the
Abel
rumble
has
dust?
the hand. Apparently, somehow through his god of death stuff going on there, he got the hand back because the hand was then killed. God of death, stuff, bring it back. Anyway, I'm gonna stab it. But before I do, I'd very much like it if one of you would open up a line to Red Hands so that you can hear the pain when I go poke, 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 poke. Also, one of you who heals, get ready to heal, because I plan on stabbing and healing and stabbing and healing and stabbing and healing and stabbing and healing and stabbing and healing.
Oh,
Okay, can be arranged.
I'm limited on my spell slots. I'm trying not to use all of them.
Well, I'm not.
Go ahead.
So here's the thing. Here's the question. Why are you doing this? This is like the final room before the boss battle, because you're like.
I'm gonna go get the spoon.
Plucky, I got a little experiment I want to try afterwards.
Oh, God. So, I have a simple question. Do you want to do this? Oh, want to do the next session? That's your call.
How about if we? I actually think.
I would have loved to do it today.
Because we're peaking
think
every
there's-
hours.
I think honestly it would be better to do it in Roll20 just for like strategical purposes.
Yeah, no,
It
we can do
would
it.
be.
Like we can do the battle next session, but I really want to summon him at this
Fair.
point.
Fair.
Okay.
Fair.
At the very least.
I want
Have
to
a
see
little bit of banter beforehand, yeah.
He's not going to just have red hands. He's going to have a red face by the end of this.
So.
Oh, and I'm gonna make that hand hold the spoon. I swear to God.
God damn it! This is a soundtrack that makes me cringe, but it's kind
Gives me
of good.
plenty of time to calculate
God,
my
no.
new numbers.
Oh yes, you know exactly what this is gonna be about. We're gonna go full red hands in a sec. So. Okay, so to put in perspective, on the deck, Gavel, and the rest of you. The rest are under deck, except for Pao, who's
Watching the entire performance.
essentially, as Plucky holds a hand, and red hands, and the dagger that is made of.
Covered in shares.
So what's your course of
No.
action on this? As you stand next to the glyph of...
I would really love it if I had a way to watch him when I did this. That would be great.
It would be nice, but that's not realistic at this point.
I mean, we can try
wait a-
something.
Actually, wait a minute. I pull out my Mirror of Strine and then scry on him.
Now, does the mirror work so that only the person using it can see it, or can he use it kind of like a small TV screen?
I mean, Lecter had it like a small TV screen, didn't he?
Yeah,
Also-
so I spent
Lucky.
a charge to have a look.
Bring that sucker over here. I want to watch this.
I'm going to use Mage Hand, which I equipped last session, to hold it up. So it just flies midair.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
Would it be too much to ask to have somebody help me put this spoon in his grasp?
I mean, the hand is decently close by.
Yeah.
Just put it in when you want.
Okay.
Just
Yes.
watch him start throwing up.
Go ahead and you go ahead. I hold the Gavel holds the hand out. Put the spoon in it while we're scrying on him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I will
minute.
do that, and I'm putting it with pliers. And I'm
Just a pair of
Force
tongs.
that hand shut.
Eventually, Kay comes up to where you guys are. He's sporting a brand spanking new Mark III rifle. He's like, we doing this fucking shit or
Well,
not?
we're in the middle of doing it right now. Get ready.
Alright.
Yeah, get in
How's
position.
that?
Come on, shush.
We're about to scry on him. Have a look.
So, have a look. As everybody looks at the
Yeah, you.
that is getting
You'll.
picked up by the...
He's not. He's gonna hang back.
No!
I feel with all the Spanish is gonna fail.
As you don't even need... I don't know if you... I think...
Trap.
About 6 foot tall. Action.
Hey there, asshole. Rob, do the thing.
So wait, my Mirror of Strine's broken.
We'll replace it later.
So it's completely gone, so I can remove from my inventory then.
Hmm.
Bugger.
Rog?
Oh, I was talking and I was mute. I'm a dumbass. Okay, the spoon
You
thing.
put the thing in the hand.
Okay, I'm putting the spoon in the hand and I'm forcing it shut.
I actually just want to see these.
See those food and really quick. My hand. From how to say this? From what remains.
Oh, really? What?
I really
That
want
was a powerful spoon.
It was a long
Alright,
shot.
That's an even more
Try
powerful
this.
entity.
And I'm stabbing the hand.
Poke, 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 poke.
What? Wait. You mind if I break a finger or two, just to piss him off more?
Okay, guys, we're poking the bear right now.
Mhm.
And he's right
I
in front of
think
us.
we need to talk.
So,
He's looking at us.
there's. You're literally saying the figure. Poke, 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 stab, stab, shake, shake.
He's not.
Well, I'm going.
I'm going to
"Fair enough,"
yell.
and I
I'm gonna
poke it
yell.
once.
I'm gonna yell
I'm
at
just
the
sad
top of
that
my
there wasn't
lungs.
even
Wait.
roll.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hey, shut
One
up.
after another, please.
Who's gonna?
Plucky first.
Okay.
Could you repeat what you just said? It wasn't understandable.
Fair enough.
Take this then, and I'm going to stab it once. And
Okay,
it's
next
really
Ken.
getting annoying. People keep freaking interrupting.
Ken.
Actually, mine's gonna be a little later,
Okay.
depending on what's going on.
Muted himself.
Yeah, I was just saying, all that work for the spoon gone.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, and Revan lost his mirror too. We get it, man. Keep on
Yeah.
point. We don't care
Yeah.
about the spoon. We care
Yeah.
about red hands.
Yeah.
Looking at him, I'm just like, just showing that I am a true servant of a trickery god. You are nothing but a pretender.
No. Jeez.
Nope.
You hear from a bit far away. Screw this taunting! Where the fuck is Lena?
Chuckling stops. And behind it. Oh, don't worry.
Fuck.
Your again. Odd legend. Oh yeah, fuck you too. That's the Inquisitor. That's the boy that was at the tavern. Now headless and.
Well,
Can
that's
resurrect him
horrifying.
later.
It's just gripping his gun with sheer, pure hatred now.
Is he
And-
always just gonna go for people indirectly and never face people head on?
He's just a coward then,
Indeed.
Yeah.
never wanting to actually face the individuals he antagonizes. Hell, he's face to face with us, yet he still hides in his
You
little
know, actually,
lair.
Revan, you're the only one with an advantage here. You have nothing to lose.
You had the balls to face us directly, you wouldn't need leverage. Let her go.
I remember the last time. Howard. Now you.
How that?
Gonna flinch. Gonna count. But
No.
I feel like
No.
I deserve a little for my experience. Let's best act
Is he not feeling the stabs, by the way?
does is
I start poking the hand with my flame rapier now, so it starts burning him.
so so I would like everybody perception check.
I have one thing that I would like to do.
Perception.
Huh?
I wish upon a star
Oh,
that you would shut your fucking mouth and get over here and fight.
Do you just wish?
So
I got a 26, by the way.
perception.
so
Oh yeah, just you. I rolled a 15.
So the whole black goes. Bigger behind him. That's
Roll good.
Not great, not terrible.
So here's what happened. The best time all the tragedy. What's the best kind of tragedy if not seeing a loved one? This cat in the background is like
What was that? You started getting low on the
as you see in the background in the dark mirror as Red Hand's full by his speed. See the familiar yellow lighting in the background. As gets man dagger as he manifests a similar dagger to her, he puts it against and before he does the most edit part, you really see the familiar figure of Prophet Matthew behind Red Hands as he who knows Celestial.
Me. Because, like I said, the phrase that's the trigger is in Celestial.
So, as he says, by the light, your masquerade is over. As he fucking dabs electricity to the back and just fucking punches Red Hands the fucking glass brick falling.
I sit to the side as he flies past.
No, he lands the face first on the out of the mirror into the material, and
Who's flinching now, bitch?
He's out.
As Lena applied, and I would like everybody session. Next session.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
not now.
Can I make a final quip, please?
Did he land on the glyph of Warden?
Can I make the final quip?
Sure.
I'm gonna wait until everyone's away from the glyph of Warden except him.
Okay.
Oh,
Before I do anything.
I think we all back away just to see this.
And okay, well, the thing is, if this actually, he's still face down, right?
If this works, battle's over.
I could. Okay, one thing I tend to do first before I activate the glyph of Warden is I can use Bane to. Oh, do I have Bane?
You don't have multiple attacks. This is your reaction.
No.
Say it now or
Okay. I send Celestial surprise, motherfucker.
okay.
He has to make. So if I believe how
He automatically
polymorph.
passes.
Are you automatically passes polymorph?
Legendary resistance.
Oh.
Right?
At least it's wasted.
I was saying.
Yeah. It.
Oh, that's twice you've messed with the one I love, and now it's
Wait.
gonna cost you your life. As he
Assuming
cocks
these
the
are being
gun.
said at the same time.
He passed a wisdom saving throw?
He has a legendary resistance. He doesn't need to roll. You just burned
fuck.
one of them, so great.
Yeah.
That's good.
So,
You helped.
Blood burn.
Yeah. And with that being said and done, that's it. That's it, fam. A 3-hour mark. Next session.
Wow, exactly.
Is gonna be a combination of 3 disgruntled players and their pitiful revenge.
I'm just picturing he looks up and then you just see Rod cracks his knuckles.
Lecter having a fireball prepared.
So,
Yeah, actually, I was thinking of saying he cracks his knuckles, but I think you just said for me.
so with that being said and done, anybody who's flinching now? Okay, so
Respectful step back, looking down on him.
so any final things? You got 50 seconds to say whatever the fuck you want. Next session, level 20, it's gonna be hot and heavy as your face.
That wish, bitch.
Yeah.
Let's go
He's
kill a
groveling.
false god.
I mirror what was it Prophet Matt was he called Prophet Matthew?
Yeah, Prophet Matthew.
Yeah.
I mirror what he says. Your masquerade is over.
My delight to
I like-
masquerade is over.
Yeah, I basically mirror that to him, to his face, essentially.